David Fincher is renowned for his distinctive style in thriller and horror genres. While he's not primarily known as a horror director, his films do often incorporate elements that contribute to what can be considered his language of horror. Fincher excels at creating a dark and foreboding atmosphere in his films. He often uses dimly lit and gritty settings to instill a sense of unease, making the audience feel as though they are immersed in a menacing world. He is known for his meticulous attention to detail, carefully planning and composing each shot, creating a sense of precision that adds to the tension in his movies. Many of his films delve into the psychological aspects of horror. He explores themes like obsession, identity, and moral ambiguity, which can be just as terrifying as supernatural elements. His narratives are often filled with unexpected twists and turns, keeping the audience on edge. This unpredictability is a key element of horror, as it leaves viewers feeling vulnerable and unsure of what will happen next. Sound design is a crucial component of horror, and Fincher employs it effectively. He often uses music and sound to create tension and suspense, enhancing the overall eerie atmosphere. His signature visual style often involves a desaturated colour palette, contributing to the bleak and unsettling mood of his films. He seems to work in green hue, eschewing warmer and reassuring pinks and blues. He has said as much in interviews. His characters are sometimes morally complex and flawed, making it difficult for the audience to align with a clear hero or villain, which can be a hallmark of psychological horror. While Fincher isn't known for making traditional horror films, his work in thrillers and psychological dramas has undoubtedly left a mark on the broader language of horror in cinema by using these elements to create unsettling and thought-provoking experiences for the audience. Comparing David Fincher to Alfred Hitchcock as a modern-day equivalent is a common way to recognise Fincher's contribution to the world of suspense and thriller filmmaking. While they both have distinctive styles and have made their mark in different eras, there are several similarities and connections that make the comparison apt. Both directors excel in building and maintaining suspense throughout their films. Hitchcock was known for his Master of Suspense title, and Fincher has similarly demonstrated an ability to keep audiences on the edge. Both directors are known for their innovative techniques. Hitchcock pioneered various cinematic methods, and Fincher has been a pioneer in the use of digital technology in filmmaking. He uses a surprising amount of CGI in his films to wrong-foot the audience in genres where CGI might not be a consideration at all. Both filmmakers often explore dark and psychologically complex themes in their work. Hitchcock's films often delved into the human psyche and its vulnerabilities, while Fincher's movies frequently focused on themes like obsession, identity, and moral ambiguity. Hitchcock was known for his meticulous attention to detail and his unique camera work, while Fincher is recognised for his precise and darkly atmospheric visuals. Hitchcock had frequent collaborations with actors like James Stewart and composers like Bernard Herrmann. Similarly, Fincher has a recurring collaboration with actors like Brad Pitt and composers like Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. Both directors have created complex, morally ambiguous characters that challenge traditional notions of heroes and villains, adding depth to their narratives. Hitchcock's work has had a lasting influence on the thriller and suspense genres, and Fincher's films have also had a significant impact on modern cinema, inspiring many contemporary directors. Both directors are known for their unwavering commitment to their craft. They often push the boundaries of storytelling and filmmaking techniques to deliver exceptional movies. While Fincher is not an imitation of Hitchcock, comparisons can easily be drawn. Fincher has carved his niche in the thriller and suspense genre, and his work is often seen as a continuation of Hitchcock's tradition of captivating and thought-provoking cinema. Fincher is also known for his meticulous approach to filmmaking, which includes the frequent use of numerous takes to achieve the desired result. This practice is often associated with his commitment to perfection and precision. Fincher's dedication to detail is unparalleled. He believes that every aspect of a scene, from the actor's performance to the lighting, should be as close to perfection as possible. Multiple takes allow him to fine-tune every element. Through multiple takes, Fincher ensures that every shot maintains consistency in terms of lighting, framing, and actors' performances. This can be crucial for complex and visually demanding sequences. Fincher encourages actors to explore various nuances in their performance, and repeated takes provide them with the opportunity to experiment, evolve, and refine their characters' emotions and actions. By shooting multiple takes, Fincher can catch and rectify any mistakes and inconsistencies in the scene, ensuring a high level of quality in the final product. He always shoots plenty of singles, inserts, over-the-shoulder shots, and coverage to ensure he can stitch together the perfect scene in post. The extensive footage generated from multiple takes offers more choice in the editing room. It allows Fincher to craft the scene as precisely as he envisioned it during post-production. In scenes where timing and pacing are critical, such as dialogue-driven sequences, multiple takes help director and editors select the best possible timing for maximum impact. Fincher's reputation for perfectionism is well known in the industry. He is willing to invest the time and resources necessary to achieve the desired level of excellence in his work. While some actors and crew members may find his repeated takes challenging or demanding, his commitment to perfection has led to the creation of many critically acclaimed and visually stunning films. It is part of his directional style that sets him apart and contributes to the high level of craftsmanship associated with his work. Fincher's transition from videographer to a respected auteur in the world of cinema is a notable journey that reflects his evolution as a filmmaker. Fincher began his career as a director in the 1980s, working on commercials and music videos. Notably, his work on music videos for artists like Madonna and Aerosmith showcased his unique visual style and narrative storytelling abilities. The Rolling Stones jumping between skyscrapers was a notable scene in one of his videos. If you like music from the 80s and 90s, there's a good chance you've seen one of his iconic videos. His breakthrough came with 1992's Alien 3. His feature debut was the third installment of the popular Alien franchise. While the film faced significant production challenges and creative differences, it marked his entry into the world of feature filmmaking. It was pilloried both critically and commercially, with Fincher's exit from the uncompleted film due to incessant meddling from 20th Century Fox and the director's subsequent disownment of the film. And still, the film bore all the hallmarks of his ability to stage scenes of genuine dread and horror. Seven in 1995 was a turning point in Fincher's career. This dark and atmospheric crime thriller starring Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman received critical acclaim and established Fincher as a director with a unique vision for suspenseful and thought-provoking cinema. It also marked the beginning of a collaboration with screenwriter Andrew Kevin Walker, which he continues almost 30 years later, having just completed their latest film, The Killer, together. Following Seven, Fincher continued to direct a series of auteur-driven films that became his signature. Movies like Fight Club in 1999, Panic Room in 2002, and Zodiac in 2007 solidified his reputation as a director who pushed the boundaries of storytelling and visual style. Fincher's films often delve into complex and dark themes such as identity, obsession, and moral ambiguity, and the human psyche. This thematic depth is a hallmark of auteur cinema. Fincher is known for his innovative use of digital technology in filmmaking, as seen in The Social Network 2010 and The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo in 2011. He embraced techniques that allowed for precise control over the visual and audio aspects of his films. Like many auteurs, Fincher often collaborated with a consistent crew, including cinematographer Jeff Cronenweth and composer Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, which contributes to the cohesiveness of his cinematic vision. Fincher's work has received critical acclaim, and he's been nominated for numerous awards, including Academy Awards for films like The Social Network and Gone Girl. Fincher's transition from videographer to auteur is a testament to his dedication to the craft of filmmaking, his unique storytelling sensibilities, and his ability to consistently deliver thought-provoking and visually striking movies. His impact on modern cinema is undeniable, and he is widely regarded as one of the most influential directors of his generation. He's known for his clever use of sleight of hand and audience deception in his films, which add layers of intrigue and complexity to his storytelling. Fincher often uses narrative misdirection to keep audiences guessing. He introduces plot twists, red herrings, and misleading information to lead viewers down unexpected paths. A prime example is Gone Girl in 2014, where he deliberately misleads the audience to create a shocking revelation. Several of Fincher's films feature unreliable narrators or characters whose perspective is in question. This adds an element of uncertainty, making it challenging for the audience to discern the truth, as seen in Fight Club and The Game. Fincher is known for crafting intricate timelines in his films. He shifts between past and present, somehow in a non-linear fashion, keeping viewers engaged as they piece the story together. The Social Network 2010 is a notable example of this technique. Fincher often scatters subtle and visual thematic clues throughout his films, encouraging viewers to engage in the process of deduction. This element of viewer participation can heighten the viewing experience and create a sense of discovery. Many of Fincher's films conclude with ambiguous or open-ended conclusions. These endings invite interpretation and debate, leaving audiences with lingering questions and making them an active part of the storytelling process. Fincher has a knack for subverting genre conventions, which can lead to audience deception. For instance, Seven takes the detective thriller genre and adds a shocking twist that defies traditional expectations. His films often explore psychological manipulation and mind games, which can deceive both characters within the story and the audience. In Zodiac, the pursuit of a serial killer plays with the audience's expectations. Fincher's use of sleight of hand and audience deception adds depth and engagement to his films. It keeps viewers actively involved in deciphering the mysteries within his narratives and contributes to the lasting appeal of his work, as it invites multiple viewings and discussions to fully appreciate the intricacies of his storytelling. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.